What's up, stranger?
What's up?
How's it going?
Nothing going on. There's nobody out here. Because I got to chase people off at 10:30.
Oh.
So, it's my boss just tells me, hey, come down here and chase everybody out after the park closes. It's no big deal.
Was that something that you guys did before, or?
You know, it goes up and down. Somebody will get robbed out here, and then they'll email the captain, and then we do this. And as long as we got the manpower to do it, we do it.
I'm surprised this park's still open.
It's open till 10:30. So.
I know, but they're closed down every other.
They're closing everything down. Yeah, I don't know.
Not in Pedro.
It's way above my pay grade. How that?
Oh
happens.
God, with that line, I can't stand it. Do you do you have your utility uniform?
I've never owned one, and I'm not gonna buy one for this. What's up? I think we got like 15 more. What's that?
You guys already asked people to leave, or?
No, because I think they got 15 more minutes.
All right, well, they can't park here, though, so I'm gonna start making my way down.
Cool, thanks, Ike.
A little go-getter.
Yeah. I don't even have a parking site booked, so you used to shout at people if you can't follow up, you know?
Well, it's like I said, it's cool that they still have it open, because like everywhere else, it's closed.
Yeah.
Everything's closed. Even the turnouts, like in PB, the turnouts are closed off. Like you can't just go and park out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's really weird driving down PB Drive South. Everything's like shut. Like all those trail things, all those parking things are all closed.
Well, nobody wants to be the person that didn't do something, you know? Like if you're the guy that said, no, let the park stay open, and people got sick, then you're that guy.
I guess I haven't had enough cases here to be that.
I don't know. I saw that video of the paddleboarder getting arrested.
A paddleboarder?
Yeah, you didn't see it?
No.
I think it was on Instagram. I don't know.
By who?
I think it was Huntington.
Oh, okay.
He was paddleboarding by a pier, and they were yelling at him like on the PA, "Hey, get out of the water!" And he ignored them. So then they sent the boat over.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's just by himself, right?
You'd think it's like.
But they're like, hey.
Well, but I imagine the beach was closed.
So what have you been doing to keep yourself safe? Or are you not worried about it?
You know, like with this job, we're gonna get exposed to it. The police are gonna get exposed to it.
How have you gotten anything like gnarly?
No, I mean, doing this, the worst I've ever come down. I had a bad case of the flu like 10 years ago. Did I get it at work or not? I don't know.
Do you like have like a sanitary like because you obviously touch a lot of people?
Well, I wash my hands a lot more often now.
Now, okay.
Yeah.
Do you have sanitizer in the car?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
But I mean, like as the sergeant, I really shouldn't be touching people anyway. That's the police officer's job. So I stand back and direct, right? But it doesn't always work that way.
Is there like a process of like every time they've had somebody in the car, because you don't always take them to jail, and then you let them out and they go on their way. Is there like a wipe down process that they do?
We have these bottles at the station. They used to have one for every car, but I don't know what happened to them. So like when I get my car, I spray it all down, and then I don't know what the officers are doing with if they transport someone. See, I don't normally transport anybody, so
yeah.
I don't really
you got the easy breezy, huh?
Well, more or less.
Did your time?
A little bit, but I suppose now they probably should. I'll check into that.
Because there's been I mean it's a lot, but it's not like 35 LAPD officers that have had
I think so. There are 10,000 of us. So
yeah, I mean that's why I'm saying it's a lot, but it's not.
But I mean it's a lot if it's you.
And I can't. Yeah.
Here in Harbor, you figure we get a lot of people who are traveling from overseas on these ships.
Right. But they're all closed now, right?
I don't know.
I think they've closed the ship line. I mean, the cruise, everything's closed.
But I mean, like the container ships.
Oh, okay, yeah.
All those guys are doing things, and then they interact with the longshoremen who interact, and so that'd be one great way for it to come.
So the port guys might be a little more vulnerable.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm not a scientist. That's might be my theory.
Yeah.
But.
Well, has there been anything that the higher ups have told you that you have to do now, or?
They handed out like personal protective gear that stuff like that. Like what? If you look at the way a doctor works, right?
Right.
The doctor wears gloves and masks not to protect the doctor,
but protect them
the patient, right? So if they know they're going to do something, they put gloves on, do what they do, then take the gloves off.
Right.
Then they put the gloves on for something else, right?
Right.
But I don't have 1,000 pairs of gloves, right? I have one mask. So I say I'm saving the mask for if I get someone who looks like, hey, that guy doesn't
why is he
look
coughing?
good,
Yeah.
but you have to do something. Then I'll put the mask on. By then it's probably too late. But again,
Yeah.
You know? But if I wear the mask now...
So did they only gave you one?
Mm-hmm. It was one of the really good masks, right? But we
Is
have
it washable or something?
What's that?
It's washable? Or do you mean like
No.
So it's just a one-time use?
That's my understanding. You can probably disinfect it.
Okay.
You probably can. We also have surgical masks at the station.
Okay.
But again, that's more to protect someone else than it is to protect me. Not that I'm not concerned about protecting someone else, but if you only have 3, I'm going to go to more than 3 calls tonight. So where do you draw the line for that? Let me go check on him.
Looks like he's writing a ticket. I'm probably going to head out of here, so.
All right, take care.
See you later. No big surprise here. They don't seem to be taking it seriously. Like Sergeant Talmadge said, he doesn't plan on even buying the utility uniform. The thing about the utility uniform is it can be washed like every night, which their normal wool uniform has to be dry cleaned. And is there any dry cleaners open right now? Maybe, maybe not. So those uniforms are barely being cleaned. That is, troubling. He said something about, gave them, one mask. He doesn't have like a infinite amount of gloves. To me, it's still very clear on the lack of respect for the situation, to be honest. But, again, to be honest, not surprised. Stay safe, everyone.
All night recording cops.
I'm LaurasharkCW.
Because the only videos I follow is Laura Shark is always out here now. Tell Laura Shark we said hi.